Man, it still feels weird that we were actually done.
Yeah. Hello everyone, this is Bowser Galaxy 10. Welcome to our rambling review
of Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 5, Part 2. The actual Season 5, let's be real.
Season 5, but we actually care.
aka Dawn of the Duel, aka we finally got back on track for the manga, aka Bakura's been waiting 5 fucking years for 5 seasons for this.
It's about time for my Diabound!
So, your thoughts on the season? on this season?
I don't think it's my favorite season.
No, I don't think it is either, but
I'm pretty happy with it. I liked it quite a bit.
I think it's definitely up there with the best of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. And also it really ties in where it's like, this is the finale. You gotta remember that it's the finale of Duel Monsters and the manga / season 0 part. Where it's like, this is literally what he could have envisioned as the final one back then.
Yeah.
Which I really love, where it's like it really does go back to everything.
Yeah. Well, what shall we discuss first?
Well, how about we start with what the first thing that happens is. We go back on track and we get a flashback to Solomon, aka Grandpa, finding the Tomb of the Pharaoh and the puzzles inside.
Seems like a good way to begin the final season properly.
Yeah. Yeah, no more anime filler. It's like really back to the manga. Reminder that in the manga, this happens right after Battle City Finals.
I see. That was a while ago.
Yep. There is no darts. There is no Grand Championship. There is no Capsule Monsters.
And there is no Capsule Monsters.
What the fuck?
This is a Mega Minecraft.
Oh, okay. So, Grandpa finding the tomb. It's a nice little flashback, and it ties back into being to the Egyptian part where it's like neat.
Yeah. Also weird to see him young and.
Yeah, with Yugi's hair, pretty much. Like, it's like,
I'm so suave.
You gotta think that how much do the hair genes just beat the shit out of whatever other parent's genes?
It's like, all other genes are recessive now. There is only the Moto hair.
So yeah, man, they really want to throw Rex and Weevil in, don't they? They really want them to be like, we're the side villains!
We're definitely important, right, Weevil?
And then, Bakura goes into a church and... Oh, hi Yami Bakura. Haven't seen you since Season 3!
Hello, boys.
Hell, if we really want to count it, Season 2 is the last time you've been relevant.
It's about time.
Yeah, and he even has a neat black jacket to complete the look.
Hey, if you're going to get in the world, you might as well do it in style.
And the first thing he does is fuck around with Kaiba versus Bakura duel. Not much happens in this duel. It's only like 2 turns. And it's mostly just Bakura plotting for later. and getting one of our favorite things that the actor ever said. Diabound.
The number of times I got to say Diabound, and I always say it the exact same way. Diabound.
Oh man.
I'm almost surprised that it wasn't the final monster that I used at the end.
Well, technically it is, but that's besides the point.
I don't call it Diabound anymore.
Yeah, that duel's just kind of Bakura screwing with Kaiba the whole time. Where it's like Bakura throwing it, and literally just escaping midway through the duel.
I got what I was here for.
Here, have an eyeball. I plucked it from an old man a few years back.
I'm not that old.
You're dead in the manga. I fucking killed you.
Oh, don't remind me.
So afterwards, everyone heads to Egypt proper. They finally find the ancient tablet, and Yami is sent back to the past.
Whee!
And hey, an alternate world that doesn't suck. Take notes, other filler arcs of this damn anime. Take notes.
It kind of helps when it's like super hyper relevant lore bits.
Yeah, and not just game board.
It's and like, also, hey, look at this fun game gimmick.
Indian pyramid. And crap like that.
It's almost like they've been building up this whole thing for the entire series or something.
So yeah, we get to see Yami's old pharaoh, old Egypt friends, aka his court, where no one calls him by his goddamn name because of course not.
What is my name? I need to know!
I tell you, Pharaoh, but then Obelisk would punch me. Obelisk is just up there, like, in the Sega pose, being like, you better not say that name. Bandit King Bakura.
My brain went immediately to Bandit Keith. Bandit Keith Bakura.
No.
I'm American now.
So yeah, we actually get to see the ancient duel monster stuff with them with the tablets and such, and taking people's souls that are the monsters. Where it's like, about time. We've been referencing this since way before. We've been referencing this since season 1.
It's cool to see how it all actually works.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to see them using the Millennium items for all kinds of stuff.
Yep. The Millennium Eye seems less useful than it was back when Pegasus used it. Kinda weird when you think about it.
I'm just too old to use it properly. Or something, I don't know. Or maybe I'm just stupid.
And also, what the frick boss move of Bakura literally digging up the old pharaoh and just throwing his casket in front of everyone? Bakura goes extra. This man is going extra and having the time of his damn life.
5,000 years for this. I might as well go all the way.
Hey, Pharaoh, wanna see your dead dad's corpse? Kick into the throne room.
Say hello to Daddy!
So yeah, then Bakura, man, he really does go freaking extra the whole damn time, doesn't he? So yeah, then we get eventually. So yeah, we get some bonding with Yami, trying to remember everyone, being like, we're your best friends.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
I totally remember
Yeah,
you.
Yeah.
I totally remember.
It reminds
this,
me
but,
of when.
Can you tell me about that?
It reminds me of when someone contacts me from school back in the day, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't remember you by name. I remembered you by faces. I don't remember you by names.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, then Bakura starts his thing to get all the Millennium items by first fighting Ring Guardian Mahad, where it's like a first full, like, an actual full thing of the old ancient Duel Monsters thing. Ancient Shadow Games thing.
Mm-hmm.
And where we really see where his Diabound just gets stronger and stronger each time.
Diabound, 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 Diabound!
So yeah, Bakura kills Mahad, and then Mahad is revealed to be Dark Magician from the past. And it's like,
freaking what's her name with the
that's later.
with the necklace? She's like,
Oh,
she goes and tells him, you'll make it, you'll come back, I assure you. And it's like, I didn't. When you said I'd come back, I
thought you meant I'd
like
alive,
normally
be
and not
alive.
as a dark magician. This isn't what I had in mind.
Mm-hmm. So, how about the fact that 4Kids had to somehow censor the creation of the Millennium items? Even by 4Kids standards, it's like, oh shit, what the fuck do we do? Like, this is literally one of the darkest parts in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the creation of the Millennium items.
Don't worry, we only used evil souls.
Yeah, Akhenaten in the village of Kahelna. Yeah. It's one of those special cases of Yu-Gi-Oh! Being like, oh, yeah. Remember when Season 0 was like a teen-rated thing?
Yeah. Yeah. They didn't make the amount of a bunch of evil souls. They made them out of a bunch of innocent people's.
It's fine. We
bodies.
just melted down people into gold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, it's like Egypt wasn't the best place every now and then.
My father was a great man.
Remember that it was Akhenaten behind the Pharaoh's back.
Yeah. So he was good all along.
And then we find out that Bakura was from that village, and it's like, yeah, you know what? You're kind of justified for your hatred against the Pharaoh.
I mean, yeah, but it still falls into the
The against the Pharaoh part.
Yeah.
The against the Pharaoh part, justified. Blow up the universe.
Cool motive, cool motive, still mass genocide of the universe.
Yeah. Still out on trial on that one. Jury's still out on the blowing up the universe because of it part. Oh yeah, also a bunch of screen time is given to the Egypt version of Kaiba Seto.
Yeah.
And also his connection with Kisara.
Kisara!
This blue-eyed, white-haired girl.
Who has a lot of power.
I wonder who it is.
Serenity.
Joel, let it go. Let it go.
I need to talk to her. She read the script.
Let it go, Joel. So yeah, Bakura's kind of just screwing everything up, and Yami's being like, well, I'm doing my damned best. And then randomly in the middle, Yugi and friends go back as well. Where it's like they're pulled in as well, apparently, because they were like, we gotta see how the Pharaoh's doing. Enters the Millennium Puzzle and goes back themselves.
Oh no, I didn't. I saw something else. Yeah, that's what happened.
Yep. Where it's like, okay, they just kind of show up.
We need to help. Whoa! Nobody can see us except for that guy.
Food. Glad to know that the anime still hates Joey and Tristan and thinks they're total morons. At least Taya lost her season 5 part 1 thing of asking for girls.
Correction. They think Joey's an idiot. Tristan is an idiot.
Fair point. So yeah, Fat Food Do Bobasa.
Who I thought his name was Mufasa for half the season.
Yeah.
I kept making Mufasa jokes.
Same. Long live the food.
But, yeah, doesn't he do, like, one relevant thing the entire season, and otherwise he's not very funny?
He's there for fake comic relief for half the season, and then just is like, you fed me! You passed the test! I'll bring you to the Pharaoh's tomb!
Cool. Sure.
Cool.
Okay,
that was definitely worth the 2 hours of screen time.
You almost justified your existence, thanks.
So and then the Pharaoh just does the super move against Bakura and just blasts the guy with Ring Dragon of Ra. He's dead. Rewind.
I have a Deus Ex Machina hourglass.
So yeah, they rewind and Bakura completely destroys, completely gets away and corrupts Akhenaten and Tristan. I have this later in the notes, but I'll mention it now. Tristan is the better character when possessed. What does that say for actual Tristan?
This is not a Tristan appreciation zone.
Oh, do we talk about the shadow wraiths, as we call them, the freaking ring wraiths of Yu-Gi-Oh?
What did they even do?
Try and attack Yugi and friends.
Like I felt like this might not be accurate, but my memory is like they show up in the distance. Everyone's like, "Oh no, it's them," and then they don't do anything.
I mean, they never did do anything important, so you're not that wrong.
I'm like, what's the point of these guys? They didn't do anything. I'm like, I feel like I must be forgetting something because
not really. Where it's like they show up to look menacing, and then they either just leave, or escaped from, or they Mana drowns them.
Oh yeah, I forgot about forgot about when Mana became Arwen from Lord of the Rings and drowned the ringmates in the river.
Yep. Oh yeah, by the way, Mana is Dark Magician Girl. Okay.
Yeah. This is cool, I guess. Neat.
And then they finally finally head to the village of Kahelna, where the Millennium Stone is, and then we zoom out to see that it's all a shadow game, where it's like, okay, this makes more sense.
I have an hourglass, and another hourglass, and a third hourglass. Where did I get these hourglasses?
Here's my I win hourglass. Now we're just gonna sit here until I win.
Yeah, but honestly, I thought that the hourglasses feel pretty, what's the word? They're Deus Ex Machinas for the villain. They don't
pretty
really
much.
like them very much.
I mean, to be fair, the heroes use Deus Ex Machina all the time. It's called Horror of the Cards.
It's different. It's an established... By this point, it's established very early on as being a thing, so... It's not really a Deus Ex Machina.
So yeah, then Akhenaten gets revealed to be Seto's father and becomes Shadow Magus and attempts to get Seto to join in to become the new pharaoh after the great evil destroys the world. I think you're missing a step here, Akhenaten.
Well, I mean...
He will become the pharaoh after we kill the pharaoh and destroy the world!
I mean, he'll make another world, right? That's how that works, right?
I didn't think this through, did I? and to waste time on the reviving Zork part, Bakura is like, I will split everyone up. They immediately reunite. It's like they're miles apart from each other. In the next 2 minutes, they all reunite.
Don't they have like the Millennium item? It's just they're different types of the Millennium items.
Yeah, that's later. Okay. That's later.
That one was even worse.
Yeah. But during this Seto is possessed by Akhenaten and turns against Pharaoh. Another duel happens where Kasara is shown to be Blue Eyes. They tear Blue Eyes out of her and hey, that makes sense. Blue Eyes says no to Akhenaten's control and just blasts him. Akhenaten dead. For a guy who takes up like background thing, Akhenaten takes up like half of the page of the villains in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Complete Series like episode manual thing. He takes up half the damn page of the villains. He's not even the main villain of the arc.
It's like, we're not quite to the level of Yakuza Like a Dragon putting a mini-game antagonist on the cover, but...
Yeah.
Pretty darn close.
So yeah, then Zork appears. I have it in my notes. Zork necrophades and his dragon dick. To be fair, the creator himself was like, I was in a bad time when making this thing. I apologize. The creator himself showed disdain for that creation.
He's like, what the frick was I on when I do this?
And we find out that Yami Bakura is Zork.
Which means that technically I was Diabound!
Yeah, I think the thing was that Bakura and Diabound fused to make Zork.
Now I am one with Diabound!
Yes!
It's what I've always wanted!
But Pharaoh is throwing everything at Zork. Nothing's working. People are dying, getting KO'd. One by one.
Oh man, they'll be okay. Don't ask why they don't show up again. They're okay.
Is that why they're all in the afterlife in the end?
Don't worry about it. They're okay.
Why does it even matter that it's in the past, poor kids? They can die here.
They took a rest. They were picked up by a rescue boat and taken to the afterlife.
Yeah, they were picked up by a rescue boat. His name is Karen.
What
a great rescue boat, right?
Oh gosh dang Karen.
You see, it all makes sense. Rescue boat is another way of saying Karen's boat to the afterlife. See, it all makes sense.
The problem with Raphael has been solved. They got taken down the river Styx to the afterlife.
See, it was a rescue boat. In the same sense in the same sense that it's the same as Mahad. They came back. See?
This isn't what I had in mind.
So yeah, while Zork's happening, we get Yugi versus Bakura duel when Bakura uses Tristan's body, and then it's like, oh, by the way, you can use Duel Monsters cards here. So we get a Yugi versus Bakura duel.
Yay! It's finally.
So yeah, should I
Duel
mention duel number 2 of the season? We're in disc 6. We're in the third disc of this part of the season. Yeah. Disc free to get to duel like number 2.
15th episode or so.
Yeah, where it's like it's definitely clear that it's like the creator's ambition was like yes, I finally get to do the thing I was wanting to do. But I'll still throw in some Duel Monsters to make people happy.
Yeah. And honestly, I feel like I respect him doing that, and I like that in a certain way, but at the same time, I think I enjoy it more when it's actually Duel Monsters.
Like, also reminder that it's also that it is a nice break in the manga. Because literally, you get all of Battle City, where it's non-stop duels.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's like you finally get a break from the duels for like 5 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
So in that way, it makes a lot more sense if you're going off the manga.
Yeah.
Like, it's finally a break from them.
But yeah, this duel is actually really cool.
Yeah.
Like, especially like with how much they've been like building up to Diabound the whole time. It's cool to see, not only to see Yugi fight it, but to see Yugi, not the Pharaoh, Yugi fight him.
Yeah.
This is one of the few times that we see Yugi actually do a duel himself.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
like, what was the last time this happened? Season 1 filler?
He technically did like one move against Possessed Joey, but
I guess. Yeah.
He took one turn.
Like, this is the most like important thing that regular Yugi has done since Pegasus Duel.
Yeah. It's really cool to see. He uses a lot of different cards, which actually, like, some of them are setting up the final duel.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool where it's like, that's kind of like your little hint as to what Yugi's deck is looking like now. Which is really cool. And also just the point where Bakura's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. This isn't going to plan, this isn't going to plan. Like, I'm just imagining the Bakura at the table outside of the Shadow game being like, fuck. Wait a second. Wait a sec. Here.
No, stop it. Oh wait, I have the hourglass, never mind.
How's that for a twist? So yeah, they finally they finally get the name! It's an Egyptian! Shit!
Bird, bigger bird, little bird,
Bigger
bird. I don't remember.
My name is Joey!
Bird, bigger bird.
My name is Joseph!
The frick?
I found my true name. Serenity.
Serenity Moto.
It wouldn't be Moto.
Serenity...
Pharaoh.
Serenity Egypt.
The Pharaoh's last name is Egypt. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. But no, but yeah, eventually they just think about the name hard enough and it's inscribed on the little necklace thing that Taya got him.
If I think hard enough, I can gain the power of photographic memory!
And his name is revealed as Atem.
You've been calling him Yami this whole time, but it turns out in the English version he's Atem. Which I like that it's...
I mean, he is called Yami in the manga, in the Japanese version as well, before this point.
Yeah.
Like, because, you know, it just means shadow. And that's what he is. To Yugi for 90% of the series.
But I do like that in the English dub they actually gave him an actual Egyptian name.
His name is Atem in Japanese as well.
Okay. I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
He does get that name.
Never mind, I was right.
It's Atem either way.
Well, if I'm... Well, you know what? We should call me Up. So that we can be Up and Atem.
So, then we get the big twist of the finale. You're not freaking done yet. Congrats! Atem's defeated Zork. Evil is vanquished. Please ignore the later series of Yu-Gi-Oh! We're not thinking that far ahead. Look, did we really think that we get Yandere card from space in the next arc? No, we didn't.
Only Serenity knew because she read the scripts.
So yeah, we get the build-up of a final duel that Atem needs to do in order to pass on to the afterlife, where there's a bit of discussion on who to duel. But let's be honest, we already knew what was going to happen eventually. The scriptwriters were like, we know which one we're going to pick. So yeah, that whole journey to the end part of all the friends realizing, oh yeah, we're about to see the end. Like, it's really nice to just get flashbacks of the series for how long it was going on for. Freaking Serenity only gets 5 seconds in the anime, and it's like, oh, that poor girl! She's just called Annoying by Pegasus, and that's all she gets.
I read the script and everything, and this is the thanks I get. I almost went blind because I read about the stupid yandere. It was so cursed that I almost went blind.
Like, really? We get Duke back and not Serenity, where it's like, Serenity was literally one of the most important characters during season 1, 2, and 3.
Yes,
and then she's just dropped.
Heck, not my either.
Yeah, they're just little mentions here.
The girls in my life don't need to be here to see this.
Well, to be fair, they are more important to Joey's arc, I suppose, than Pharaoh's arc.
We don't need any of the girls in my life. Am I a joke to you, Joey? Except for
I wish I had more. I wish I had
more
more female friends. What are these people?
I present my sister. You could call them at any time. You have their numbers. Okay, give me Yami's number. I could probably give it to you though, because I probably have it.
Maybe.
Maybe. Get it? I'm hilarious.
So yeah, they reach the tomb of the millennium, the altar of the Millennium Stone. Yugi versus Atem. God damn.
Yeah.
This season might not be one of the top ones in the series. this duel is amazing.
Yeah. I don't know if I can say 100% for sure that it's my favorite duel in Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's in contention.
Yeah, it definitely is contender for top 10 at least. At the very least. It is definitely
I would say it's pretty easily top 5.
Damn.
It's pretty easily top 5. Might only be like 5th, but
it's 100% top 10, possibly top 5 in the series. Like, this thing goes all over the place, and it really works, being like the final hurrah of this. Ignore this later series, please. At the time, it was the last hurrah of Duel Monsters, and I think it really went out strong.
Yeah.
Like, the characters are in full swing here.
Yeah.
Like, it really, like, there's just so much emotion to it.
Kaiba finally admits that things aren't that all this magic mumbo jumbo is actually maybe real a little bit, possibly.
Look, if I don't say that, if I say it's a hologram, that means someone made a hologram of a dragon penis. I'm not sure I want that on my in my memory banks of someone being like, yeah, someone just made that. There's no way that thing's a hologram. Only a demented person would make that hologram.
God, I'm glad Mokuba didn't come with.
Hey, Seto, what's that thing? I'll tell you when you're old.
I'll tell you when you're old, Mokuba.
So anyway, any specifics on the Yugi versus Atem duel on why it's so damn good?
I mean, it kind of is like it kind of does that thing where they do the thing where they do all of the things that you knew they were going to do, but they manage to do it in a way that you don't expect it.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh yeah, of course, Atem is going to summon all three of the Egyptian gods at once, and Yugi's going to beat them. But you don't know how he's going to do it, and they take you off guard with how he's going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, he's going to summon Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl later, and those are going to be the real final test. But you don't know how Yugi's going to defeat them.
Yeah, the whole... Like, it really is one of those things where it's like the characters aren't lying. It's literally just neck and neck the whole damn duel. Where it's like, it's really damn cool.
And oh my goodness, they actually paid attention to the face down cards for a while.
That's how you know they're the king of games. Because they actually
were joking that only Yugi pays attention to it and not even Atem does, but then Atem went and did it.
Yep.
Like, well, so much for that theory. I don't know why he wasn't doing this before.
See, they really did complete each other.
They finally figure out the ultimate power. Actually predicting each other's face down cards.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing is that was like the final finishing move was literally predicting someone else's card.
Yeah, it was the Monster Reborn
which
thing.
Honestly, predicting Monster Reborn is like, that's like actually really smart, because that's like, Monster Reborn is like it's like extremely powerful card that you can.
There's a reason it's banned. Like, there's a reason that it's very, very limited on how you can use it in tournament play. Yeah, if it's not outright banned.
Like, it is extremely likely that somebody's going to use Monster Reborn. Yeah. So, like, saying, I can cancel Monster Reborn. banking on them using Monster Reborn to cancel it is actually like a pretty solid strategy.
It's literally like being back then. Predicting Monster Reborn is like predicting Pot of Greed. It's like it's very, very obvious if you know any kind of strategy that one of those two is probably in there, if not both. Freaking Atem talking to Yugi after.
Yeah.
God. There's so much emotion there.
Yeah.
It's so damn good. I'm surprised how sudden the ending is, though. Where it's like...
Yeah, a little bit.
Where it's like, so now what? We continue. Series end. Okay. So yeah, anything else you want to add on to the season itself and such?
I think this was the cool. I think probably my favorite thing about this season was just the fact that it's just so, like there's so much like that you kind of get drip fed lore throughout the series, and this is where it finally all culminates.
Yeah,
you finally actually get
again.
all the lore.
This has literally been built up since season 0. If we want to be technical.
And I think the lore, of Yu-Gi-Oh is actually pretty cool. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the aspect actually quite a lot. It's a little goofy sometimes, but
yeah.
But I especially like the ancient stuff. It's like I think the turning it into a card game is where it gets a little bit goofy, but
yeah.
But nah. It's Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They had to tie into the card game somehow.
Yeah, but it's very cool. I like. It is a very satisfying ending to
the
series.
Final thoughts on Bakura as the villain? On Zork Bakura?
He's not my favorite, to be honest.
Yeah, he's
fine.
The actor's having the time of his goddamn life in the English dub.
He's pretty entertaining, but literally, it's like they defeat Zork, and you don't even see Yami Bakura. It's like Yami Bakura's last time on screen is like him being like, haha, what are you going to do now, basically?
Your friends will never make it in time.
And then we never saw him again.
Yeah, that's something that's really weird and not in the manga. Where it's like, that is not in the manga. We, see him, slumped over and then, screaming no and then slumping over as the spirit in the ring disappears.
Yeah.
That's a thing in the manga because I actually had a Shonen Jump manga back in the day, and of all things, it was the after Zork defeat part of the manga, and leading up to the final duel part. So yeah, one of the fun parts of being a kid who got into stuff late. My first 3 things of Yu-Gi-Oh! were the Pegasus fight. Was the back half of the Pegasus fight, the beginning parts of Battle City, and the freaking manga version of the end of pre-Zork, of post-Zork.
Well.
So, I think we have 2 final things to go over before we can finish off this rambling review. rank the seasons? Rank the arcs?
Okay. I'm trying to remember where I have things ranked already.
I think currently our top ones was Battle City, Orichalcos, Duelist Kingdom, then the filler arcs.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, I think it was Virtual World, Kaiba Corp Grand Championship, Capsule Monsters.
Probably. Yeah.
So where does Dawn of the Duel go in?
Well, first of all, it beats all the filler, no question.
Yeah. Yeah. The only one that even had a chance against is Virtual. That even had a chance is Virtual World, and even then, no matter how good Virtual World is slightly good, it does not compare.
Yeah.
And also, I like how you say filler arcs. Orichalcos is one, technically.
Never mind.
And that's above Duelist Kingdom, so it's like,
yeah.
Does this be...
The bad filler.
Yeah, like, where does this go in the ranking, would you say? I'd say it's I'm having a hard time saying it beats Duelist Kingdom, mostly because for all the problems of Duelist Kingdom, freaking Pegasus and the duel against Pegasus, and also the just building up the characters in the whole season 1. Season 1 wins with its characters, not the duels.
And it's also... And honestly, the stupidity of the duels is kind of iconic.
Yeah, where it's like, would we call this 4th best arc then? Where it's like is it Battle City, Orichalcos, Duelist Kingdom, Dawn of the Duel, or does Dawn of the Duel just barely edge out against Duelist Kingdom?
I don't want to say they're tied, to be honest. I don't like to say it's a tie, but I really can't decide.
Yeah, definitely in a tier list, they're right next to each other.
Yeah, they feel pretty much neck and neck to me.
Where it's like both have their ups and both have their downs.
Yeah.
Like you're pretty much against the duel with Pegasus or the duel with Yami with Atem. Like both are spectacular things out of their seasons.
And you're also comparing like serious lore season to wacky Yu-Gi-Oh hijinks.
Yeah.
That's the rest of those seasons.
Okay, we can throw it in a tie with Duelist Kingdom. I'm fine with that. So final ranking is from top to bottom.
Yeah, let's go bottom to top.
I don't. All right, bottom to top. Capsule Monsters.
Fret Capsule Monsters.
I don't know what the hell they were thinking with this. Second worst, Kaiba Corp Grand Championship.
It probably beats Capsule Monsters because of Kaiba Jetpack. And because there's actual duels.
Yeah.
It's still pretty bad.
Virtual World arc.
It was surprisingly
How much does this win purely because Noah's at least decent villain?
Noah's a decent villain, and Joel is just really happy to see Taya actually do a duel.
Alright, right after is Duelist Kingdom / Dawn of the Duel. Like
this is where we're getting the really good Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. Duelist Kingdom is just one of those things where, like, it immediately engrosses you into the series.
And it's so stupid in the best way.
It's terrible to try and learn the rules from. Hi, pass me. You poor soul trying to learn how Yu-Gi-Oh! Worked back in the day. It made a lot more sense when I started watching Battle City, I can tell you that much. Orichalcos.
Orichalcos was so fantastic.
Yeah. Orichalcos is like a filler in the best possible way. Like, the best possible filler you can make, where it's like, Villain, meh. Rest of it, pretty damn good.
Yeah, honestly, if not for Darts being kind of a mediocre villain and the ending being kind of drawn out for no reason.
Yeah.
It might beat out Battle City. I almost.
But Battle City is so goddamn iconic, dude.
Yeah, Battle City is
like.
Yeah.
It's the thing that makes someone a Yu-Gi-Oh fan is Battle City.
Yeah, but the fact that I'm even considering Orichalcos could match it in that case says a lot about it.
Yeah. Yeah, this final thoughts on the series. On this series of Yu-Gi-Oh! Final thoughts.
I did not going into Yu-Gi-Oh! I did not think I would enjoy this series as much as I have.
And also, I was incredibly glad we did this because, again, I had not seen Virtual World or Season 4 and 5. I had not seen the full versions of either. Hell, I even had some Season 2 missing pieces here and there. Mm-hmm. Where it's like, really being able to see Season 3, 4, and 5 in full for the first time was amazing to me. Like, I was very glad to go on this journey, and I'm very glad I was able to show you this series.
Yeah. Like, honestly, like,
there's a reason where I would say, this is why I can't say that everything 4Kids touched was a failure, because Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't say 4Kids didn't knock it out of the park every now and then. They tried their damn best to make this a kids anime, and to be fair, the Shadow Realm's iconic for a reason. Yeah. Like, they made the Shadow Realm. It wasn't that big of a problem for Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, Yu-Gi-Oh's wacky enough to make it work. to make Shadow Realm the funny thing is where it's like Japan is like this most gets its comedy out of how serious it is when it's a children's card game. This one just kind of goes all the way with the children's card game aspect.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I really like about Yu-Gi-Oh, but my single favorite thing about Yu-Gi-Oh is the fact that it is so unabashedly over the top, and it is so funny. It is so entertaining to watch.
Yes. And it gets even better once if you're a fan of the card game and can actually follow along.
Yeah.
That's what I think beats out most of the other children's games saving the world things that Yu-Gi-Oh wins against. Is that Yu-Gi-Oh you can watch the anime and know the rules.
Yeah.
I can't say that for every other show based off a toy.
Yeah, it's like the combination of it being of the game rules actually being like the actual duels are like, it's actually really fun to try to figure out solve the problem of what they're going to do in the duel. It's actually
the best part of this anime is that you can't always say that the main character is going to pull something out of their ass. Sure, that's the case 9 out of 10 times, but that 1 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
Like, the Raphael twist is one of the most surprising parts to most people. Like, you can't always say that the main character just gets out of it.
And even though you know they're usually going to get out of it, they managed to find a lot of really creative ways to pull it off.
Yeah. And it's not like the villains don't pose a threat. It's like freaking Yami Merrick has a kill count. Like, it has a very big kill count.
It's just kind of funny that they're like, ah yes, we must duel with a card game. And it's like, do you guys just not have guns in this universe?
Well, not in the 4Kids universe, clearly.
But that's part of the kind of stupidity that makes it entertaining.
Yeah.
Like it's so entertaining that you just kind of like it's kind of incredible how far you can stretch. How far this Yu-Gi-Oh! Manages to stretch your suspension of disbelief.
It's all in the heart of the cards.
Like, I don't know how they do it, to be honest. Then how this series is this stupid, and yet I still could take it sort of seriously.
Yeah.
It's
fantastic.
It's really something special. I don't get it. I don't understand how they do it. And I don't... It's one of those things where it's like... I don't think... It's far from perfect, but it's so unique. There's just not... I don't think I'll ever find another piece of fiction like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, pretty much.
It's so bizarre.
For anyone wondering,
should not work.
For anyone wondering, first off, there are no plans to continue into GX. We are planning on hitting the movies of Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometime in the future, though. But there are currently no plans to enter the further series of Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. Maybe at some point, but there are currently no plans. We got a lot of anime to work with already.
Yeah.
And this is the part where it's like, this was my childhood Yu-Gi-Oh! This is the point where it's like, anyone can jump into this.
Yeah.
So yeah. Still can't believe that that once I hit the end record button, this is it for Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. Rest in peace, Yu-Gi-Oh! Creator.
Indeed.
Rest in peace. You left such an impression. You left an icon.
Truly.